Notary Public Practice Test 2026, Full Course Signature Witnessing Copies. Question 1. What is signature witnessing? The notary signs for the person. The notary watches the person sign the document. The notary signs as a witness to a crime. The notary takes a photo of the signature. Signature witnessing is a specific act where the notary certifies that they watched the signer sign the document. Question 2. How does signature witnessing differ from an acknowledgment? It doesn't require an ID. The document must be signed in the notary's presence. The document must be signed before the notary arrives. It is only for wills. In an acknowledgment, the person can sign beforehand. In signature witnessing, they must sign in front of the notary. Question 3. What is copy certification? The notary makes a copy of a person's brain. The notary certifies that a copy is a true reproduction of an original. The notary signs a blank piece of paper. The notary creates an original document. Copy certification is the act of verifying that a copy of a document is identical to the original. Question 4. Which document is a notary usually prohibited from certifying as a copy? A high school diploma. A birth certificate. A lease agreement. A handwritten letter. Notaries are usually forbidden from certifying copies of vital records, birth, death, marriage, as only the issuing agency can do so. Question 5. When certifying a copy, what must the notary see? The original document. A photocopy from a friend. A scanned image on a phone. A description of the document. The notary must personally compare the copy to the original document. Question 6. Is signature witnessing used for real estate deeds in most states? Yes. No, acknowledgments are usually used. Only in Hawaii. Only for commercial property. Acknowledgments are the standard for recordable documents like deeds. Question 7. Can a notary witness a signature via a video call? Yes, everywhere. No, unless specific remote online notary, RON, laws apply. Only on Sundays. Only for family. Standard signature witnessing requires physical presence unless RON laws are in place. Question 8. What must the notary record in their journal for a signature witnessing? The weather. The type of act, date, and signer's name. The signer's eye color. Nothing. A journal entry is required for all notarial acts. Question 9. In copy certification, who typically makes the copy? The notary or the signer, under the notary's supervision. The government. A random person. The police. The notary should usually make the copy or supervise the process to ensure accuracy. Question 10. Can a notary certify a copy of a U.S. passport? Yes, in most states. No, never. Only if it is expired. Only for celebrities. Many states allow notaries to certify copies of passports as they are not vital records in the same way birth certificates are. Question 11. What is the certificate of a signature witnessing called? A jurat. An acknowledgment. A signature witnessing certificate. A bond. The certificate attached will specifically state that the signature was witnessed. Question 12. True or false, a notary can certify a copy of a document that is already a certified copy? True. False. A notary should only certify a copy made from an original document. Question 13. What is a custodian's affidavit in the context of copies? A document where the owner swears the copy is true. A document the notary writes to themselves. A type of ID. A storage unit lease. Sometimes notaries don't certify the copy directly, but rather notarize the signature of a person swearing the copy is accurate. Question 14. Which act requires the signer to appear before the notary? Signature witnessing. Copy certification. Acknowledgment. All of the above. In all these acts, the person, signer or person requesting copy, must appear before the notary. Question 15. What if a document has no notary wording for a signature witnessing? Write it yourself if you know the correct wording. Refuse to help. Sign the margin. Use a stamp only. A notary can attach a loose certificate with the appropriate wording. Question 16. Can a notary certify a copy of a publicly recordable document like a deed? Yes. No, usually not. Only if it is a copy of a copy. Only if it is in pencil. Documents that are recorded in public offices should be certified by the clerk of that office. Question 17. What is the main risk of improper copy certification? The notary loses their pen. Fraud or the use of an altered document as an original. The paper turns yellow. Nothing. Incorrectly certifying a copy can facilitate the use of fraudulent documents. Question 18. Does the notary need to identify the person requesting a copy certification? No. Yes. Only if they are paying cash. Only if it's a large document. All notarial acts require the identification of the person appearing before the notary. Question 19. Can a notary witness a signature on a document that is blank? Yes. No. Only if the signer asks. Only if the notary is bored. A notary should never notarize a blank or incomplete document. Question 20. Which of these acts is not a standard notarial act in all states? Acknowledgment. Jurat. Signature witnessing. Marriage. Some states, like California, do not have signature witnessing as a distinct act separate from a jurat or acknowledgment.